I'm a gamer. I've gone by the name of Eincrou for 15 to 20 years. I'm playing the Outer Wilds, Echoes of the Eye, in virtual reality using the NomaiVR mod. I play this seated. I do not stand for this experience. Fortunately, the game always works with me at the correct height, despite the fact I'm actually sitting down and not standing, as this would suggest. I have something very bad to report. First of all, I disabled asynchronous space warp, but I see it in action. So let me make sure. Yeah, I went back to auto. I think I need to change that after I load into SteamVR. Otherwise, that will happen. It resets back to default. So I've got something bad to report. It's not bad for... Well, it's bad for me. It's not bad for anyone else. Nobody else is affected, even those who are viewing this series at some point in the future. Even those, in fact, who are viewing this at the rate of once per day, which is how I am publishing these. I had 6 episodes ready at the end of April, and it is now May. Yeah. It's May 4th. At 20:38, which is 8:38 p.m. And that is, for anyone paying attention, a jump of 5 days from the last time I recorded on April 29th at around the same time. I think it was about 7 p.m. that I started recording that. 5 days I have not played this. This is terrible. I don't have time for this. I do not have time to waste with absolute lethargy and lack of motivation, but nevertheless, this is the situation that I'm dealing with. But I am powering through tonight, and I will record one part at least. I don't know if I'll be able to do 2. Yesterday, I got to the grocery store. And at the grocery store, I noticed they had a deal on some energy drinks, Mountain Dew branded. Yeah, we're doing this again. I'll explain why. I'll explain why eventually. Well, it's just like I have like gravity here, so let me... Okay. So I got 4 energy drinks, Mountain Dew. They were on sale, and they had a coupon, so I got them at a pretty good price. As I've said previously, I do not have much luck with caffeine actually giving me energy successfully. But I just drank one. Well, I haven't fully drank it. There's a little bit left. I'll try to sip it as I do this session of gameplay. But I don't know. I'm just doing the best I can. I don't expect to get much from that energy drink, but I gotta try it. Maybe it's a little, maybe it's just a tiny amount, but if it can allow me to maybe complete sentences better without pausing as much, or allow me to have a stronger voice. I sound so tired in the episodes that I've produced. I mean, I did watch the entire first episode that I produced, but The rest, I basically mass-produced them. I just put them in the editing templates because I just copied the editing project and just just basically fit everything into the slot it needs to go into, and then hit render on it. So I didn't actually read them or rewatch them, other than the part where I was talking about my monitor. For that one, I did remember to go and put in the photographs of my busted monitor, which is part of the problem. I have been just bummed out by it. So I guess I need to get my head into the game and explain this. So I do know what I want to do, even though it's been 5 days. Let me pause it, because as we've seen, the timer on the clock is short, though I think this will help with that. So I do remember what I wanted to do in this game. I haven't forgotten the layout. I haven't forgotten anything. And part of the reason is because I have not filled my mind with anything in the meantime. I have not played Outer Wilds, and I also have not really played games either. As mentioned, my monitor collapsed into ruin. It still functions at a low level. It is not 100% unusable, but it is it's unreasonable to expect someone to use the monitor in the state it's in. It's got the blue lines, which were visible in the photographs I inserted into one of the previous parts. I think it might have been the previous part, part 6. I don't remember. But the blue lines aren't always there, and the problem that is always there is every other line. That is the main problem. I've had to increase the size of Windows, the DPI size, to 150% just to be able to read anything. I did have the DPI set to 125%. So that way I was able to, since my eyesight is still very good and very clear, even in my mid-30s, I was able to use it at that small size, and I could still read it clearly, and I could get more screen real estate out of not having to have things so big and magnified. 100%? Nah, that's way too small. That's painful. But 125%, so I had to increase it to 150% just to be able to continue to use my computer. And editing in particular is tough because there are a lot of UI elements that are only 1 pixel in height, and all of those are invisible at a 50% ratio. So that's got me so bummed out, and it's I can't really, I have not even tried playing a game. I've not continued my Mirror's Edge playthrough. I should have been able to finish that, but the monitor failed on me and I haven't returned to it. I would have to play it in my headset. It's the only working, fully functional display I have is this headset. So it's just caused me to be so low motivation. I couldn't even, I dropped off. I was going, I think 5 days. Every day I recorded a part for this series. There was one day, no, I think it actually was 6 days. I think every day I recorded one part. So almost a week of being faithful. No, there was a day I recorded 2 parts, early morning and then in the evening. So maybe 5 days. I'd say the date and time at the start, so if anyone wants to absolutely be on the record, it is possible to know how many times. Never mind. Nobody cares. I don't care. Why would anyone else? My series has posted 4 parts so far. Last time I saw it was 0 likes, 0 comments. So this series is probably going to pass without any interactions from a viewer, which is actually what I kind of expected that. So it's not a surprise, but yeah, that's going to happen. yeah, so just maybe in the far future someone will say something. Though I have other series where I've posted where there was no interactions. So maybe it'll, even to this day, yeah, years later. So maybe it'll be one of those too. I don't know. I, I don't know. So I I want to record again, and I just feel I need to speak about that because this is an honest and heartfelt series, just like my Witcher 3 series was. It's not meant to create an entertainment product for people to consume and people to comment, like, and subscribe. I never say that on any of my videos that I've made since I gave up. Even back when I was trying to gain an audience, I didn't say it too much. I think I said it a couple times, probably on the Red Pill Game Review stuff only. Doubt I said it on this channel. But I just feel I need to be honest and explain what I've been going through over the past few days, because this is sort of chronicling my existence here in the spring of 2022. This is what it's about. So, as I said in a comment I think I wrote on the first video, if there's anything about this series that seems self-indulgent or doesn't respect the viewer's time, that is by design. I am not doing it for the purpose of entertaining an audience. I am recording this for my own purposes, my own self-gratification, my own sense of creating something that, through the power of the internet and of social media, will be something that can endure beyond my living years. I don't know how long YouTube will stay up, and I don't know how long they will keep all videos that have ever been uploaded and were not removed either by the uploader or by terms of service violations. I don't know if they'll be able to continuously increase capacity indefinitely without having to delete old, unused, unwatched videos. I suspect that at one day or another they will purge, because I think maybe even the majority of the videos literally never get seen by anybody. Majority of videos get posted, never get seen, and have no value, no historical value. Even the people that uploaded them don't really value it. It's just they put it up and forget it, but it takes up space on YouTube's infrastructure. I don't know how cheap it is and how easy it is to continuously expand storage space for billion-dollar corporations. But hopefully there will be some increases or advancements in storage technology that will make it even cheaper than it is now, because it is pretty cheap. So hopefully something like that will happen, and they'll never have to delete anything. And even though it's useless, it can still be there. And maybe this series will endure in that way. It will probably be one of a kind series on YouTube. I mean, nobody else, as I record this, has ever done this. Different people have recorded NomaiVR gameplay, but it's all this shitty, forced 16:9 aspect ratio 2D video where it all looks zoomed in and you can't hardly see anything, and the image is so unstable because your view of the game world is so limited that all the movements of the person's head are just exaggerated. It makes it ugly to watch. With me, you're getting a much higher quality production, a much higher quality format. Because I know things. I'm able to accomplish things. I'm able to think outside the box. I'm able to be creative. And I also have the benefit of having worked with and seen the work of Stereo 3D Productions and Roger Matty and all these guys that like they don't just create shitty 3D content. They took pride in their presentation of stereoscopic entertainment. And I'm proud to have known these men and to have been influenced by their methodologies. And maybe to have influenced them with my own methods. So this is some of the best 3D content you're going to find on YouTube on this channel. Didn't get recognized. I'm not at the level of one Tompo. I'm at less than 1% of his viewership, of his... He's the clown jester of 3D on YouTube. I have given him that title. The clown jester of stereoscopic videos on YouTube. I won't even get into that. I'm just going to... One Tompo 1, I think is his channel name. 1TOMPO1. If you just search 3D video, his videos are probably going to be on the first page of results. Absolute clown. Makes trash videos. Puts stereoscopic 3D in a terrible light. But people love his stuff. And they don't find the real content, which can be found on this channel. Gorgeous, full side-by-side 1080p Let's Play series. God. Dang it, man. I haven't even mentioned that some of my videos produced in the past 5 years that were actual videos and not live streams, they have surround sound audio. It's hard to tell because if you play videos in the web browser, it's not going to have surround audio. But if you download the video, there is an audio track that is 6-channel. And I even went and confirmed that it's still working with this series. And yes, all of these videos of Echoes of the Eye have surround audio. And that's because of the fact that I have OBS set to 6-channel surround, record in 6-channel surround. And I'm using headphones, but my headphones are plugged into my speaker system. So the sound card is not set to stereo. It's still set to surround sound output. So that allows OBS to capture in surround sound. And then it goes to my speaker system. I plug in my headset and the speaker system down mixes it to stereo, and it sounds perfect. I still have a sense of spatialness to the audio, even though it is having to down mix. That spatialness still comes through, front, above, to some extent. It's hard to... I don't think stereo audio comes across that well with things above, but certainly things in the front, the sides, and the rear, it comes across well. But for those who have surround systems, it's possible by downloading this video to get that 6-channel mix. I produce the audios out of Audition at 6-channel. I render it out 6-channel. I keep 6 channels and I upload that, and YouTube does support it, believe it or not. But I don't know how to access that within a browser because it's always a stereo version of the audio. I don't know if it's possible without downloading. Okay. Have I said everything? I did indulge a bit of a rant here to just talk to myself. I don't have any sense that I'm talking to anybody. I just have a sense that I'm talking aloud to myself because I don't have a sense that when I make videos, they will be watched. It's really like, that's something that I think a person who's never made videos before never uploaded stuff before and they're just getting started with making videos and producing content, I don't think they would ever have that sense like, oh, nobody's ever going to see this. They probably think, oh, I'm going to put this out and people are going to find it. I'm making this public. People are able to find this video. People are going to like, comment, and subscribe when I tell them to. Like, I think a naive person who hasn't been doing this for over 10 years, as I have, would feel like that. But me having spent thousands upon thousands of hours putting huge amounts of efforts into creating high quality videos, I do have that sense that I could put a ton of effort into something and it gets way less reception than I think it deserves, based on the other things that I see on YouTube that are getting thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of views. I can create something that I think is on that level, and then it gets hundreds of views at best. And certainly on this channel, nothing really takes off. Nothing goes viral. There's some videos I made more than half a decade ago that did get thousands of views. But they didn't do anything for the channel. There were like guide videos, tutorial videos. Back when I actually tried to provide value to the world, I do not try anymore because just got burned, got jaded. That's where I am now. I'm a jaded person who does not expect that my words that I'm speaking right now will be heard. Maybe someday in the far future, when it's no longer relevant to me, but not in the course of this month when it could actually matter to me. All right. I think that's enough. So let me explain what I'm doing here before I unpause. Well, just to get a sense of where I am again, because I don't know. I could have been talking for 15 minutes. I don't know. It was 38 when I started. It's now 58. So yeah, probably about 15 minutes I've been talking. Just rambling, ranting, complaining. So right now I'm here in this place. I have not actually entered this location yet. This is the first time I've done this. So what I want to do is I'm going to enter the other world. I don't know the collective name for it yet. The dream world, the alien planet world. I don't know if it's a dream. I don't know if it's a real teleportation. I don't know if it's just spirit consciousness. I'm definitely not bringing my suit, my space suit with me. But I'm going to go in from this location, the Hidden Gorge, or Hidden Grotto, or no, it's Hidden Gorge. And I'm going to enter the spirit world in a place that I have not explored yet. I have not been to this location in the spirit world other than passing through on the river. So I think this place is called the Endless something or other. Endless something or other. I forget. And there was a location that I couldn't reach from the river. There was an elevator, because these people make elevators that don't have calls at both ends, which is just ridiculous. And it's obviously gameplay contrivance. No sentient being would make one-way elevators. So I'm going to enter from there, and I'm going to see if I can get to that elevator and descend down to the river below. And then I will go back to the first area. I can't remember what these areas are called, but it's the analog to the lowlands. The first area where I first entered, when I first made my entrance into the first area of my first attempt at making a first foray into the dream world several parts ago. So that's the plan, and if I do it like that, I believe I will have the full duration of the full rest of the duration of the loop to explore. Because in this location, it never gets disturbed by events other than the supernova. The breaking of the dam does not disturb it. The collapse of the tower 1 minute or less than a minute before the end of the loop does not disturb it. So I'll have the full duration. Plus, I can get here pretty quickly because I can, well, you've seen the route through the hull breach. So I think this might be the best place to set up in the real world for exploring the dream world. And of course, I can access all areas through that river. So let's give that a shot and see if that works. See if this plan works. Let me just make sure I'm still recording. Okay, I think I'm good. So let's resume. Let's do some exploration of scary, dark, creepy stuff. All right, let me... Okay, that's focus. All right. It is freaking dark in this world, man. We got scary sounds. Oh, the opening is actually on this side. Okay, there's an area here. Got some candles to light up. So this is the gorge, right? Yeah, there's the elevator. There's the dock. All right, let's see. How can I get across? There is something there that might create a bridge. I'm gonna bet there's a bridge we can make. I mean, I can make. As I mentioned before, I've been watching Fast Lawyer. He likes to say "we" a lot in his videos. But he's allowed to do that because he calls some of his videos Let's Plays, so it's like he's playing with you, the viewer. So what, a second ago there, my right controller just rumbled when I focused. I don't know what that was about. It's not rumbling anymore. Let's take a screenshot. So look at the angle of this gorge. Is it like goes down. It doesn't go outwards. So this is a tiny planet too. Very interesting. There's a game that I found through Fast Lawyer. I forget what it was called. Oh, look at that. That's the musical instrument I've seen in one of the images. So I don't really want to explore this place. What is this? There's a whole room back there. I don't really want to explore this place. I want to get down. Oh, I see. That's going to reveal the path. I keep interrupting myself because I'm in a new area, so it's hard to talk about something else when I need to focus on creating a mental map of what I'm playing through right now and exploring. Whoa! So that's what those do. That was the biggest scare I've had in this game so far, because I was not expecting that. And of course, I'm in virtual reality, so I really got grabbed there. I felt like I really got zoomed along. Okay, here's some real storage. I think I'm just gonna have to explore this area because it's not a straightforward path to that elevator. We got all these doors that don't seem openable. I'm gonna have to talk about that Fast Lawyer video at another point. Maybe I'll remember. It's a game about the hyper. Okay. Someone is alive in there. It's a game about the hyperplane, and it supports virtual reality. So I imagine it's very trippy. Yoo-hoo. There is someone in there. You should probably place your projector in a better spot so that when you're sitting down watching whatever movie, you're not blocking it. You know. So what is happening on this movie? I just see the river, and one of the creatures is navigating the river. Got some flying creatures. All right. Nowhere to go except up. It's all kinds of creepy, like, creaks and stuff. I wonder if I'll find anyone walking around. What is this? Okay, it's the instrument. Will I be able to see him from here? Oh shit, he stopped. Okay, what can I do here then? Maybe something changed? Or I can still go up. Maybe something changed down below and he moved and the door is open. I hear a door opening. But I think that might just be a creepy ambient effect. Meant to scare the shit out of anyone. I'm playing this game. Most people playing this are not in virtual reality. They aren't in the world. They're just looking at it on a screen in 2D, but I'm in this world, man. And I can perceive something's moving back there. Yeah, I can see the light. I can see his antlers. He's someone back there. But I was going to say, I can perceive that these people were bigger than me because all their furniture is... Oh, that must be the dam breaking. It will not affect me here, I don't think. Okay. This sounds like ghosts. Like, this isn't supposed to be ghosts. So here's the other side of that thing. All right. The water is rushing by. I should not be affected. Okay, let's see what's here. Okay, cool. I was hoping there might be a shortcut back over there. Yeah. That's cool. Now that it's not scaring the bejesus out of me. Now that I know it can happen. Is this going to be like... What's that game called? Well, I was thinking of the game that takes place in the house. I can't remember the name of it right now. Layers of Fear. Is it going to be like Layers of Fear with creepy paintings that distort? But they also do that in Amnesia. Alright, what is this? Bunch of instruments. Another inaccessible door. So, somewhere there's a tree. And there's a dock leading to this tree. And it's hollow. Let's take a screenshot. Don't think I can do anything else here. So the elevator is now accessible. Why don't you have one of those down at the bottom? Do I have to do it like this? Yeah, okay. Okay. So future entrances, I think I can do this a lot faster now that I've explored and seen how this area works, at least part of it. So this is going to take me to the reservoir area. Where the vessel is located. I couldn't find anything to do here. But maybe there'll be something at some point. Alright, let's keep moving. And then this will take me to the lowlands area. I'll try to get across that bridge. I wonder if I can get to here. Might just be scenery. Alright. Let's get some candles lit so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, am I able to get through here? I might not be able to get through. I did not consider that. Yeah, I can't get through. Dang it. Have to enter from there at least once. Shoot. Because there's one of these things I have to activate, turn out the lights. I do not believe I can get over there from here. Yeah, the door. Dang it. Yeah, there's an area there. I don't know if I'll be able to get to it, maybe. So was I able to do anything on the second area here? When approaching from here, is there a dock? I don't remember if there was a dock. I think I have been there. That's the burned out building. Yeah, there's no dock. So I do have to enter from the lowlands. See, I had thought of this brilliant plan for how I was going to explore this area and not have to deal with any of the bullshit that happens regarding the water knocking me out and forcing me to move. Cut my exploration short, but yeah. I didn't think of everything. So, see if I can find anything else to do here. They're definitely trying to creep me out here with the hints. What the hell was that? as I was saying, they're trying to creep me out with scary sounds of effects that may or may not represent actual things in this world. Could just be ambient sounds. Does that indicate the loop is ending while I'm in here? Yeah, I think so. This is definitely a remix of End Time. It sounds very ethereal and distant. Alright, so this is where I entered. It's actually quite a nice version. I'll have to see if I can find the soundtrack for the expansion. So maybe that screech indicates the supernova happening. Okay. Stage. Alright. End Time has just finished. It's weird because I'm exploring this. I'm not really finding anything. This will be the first time the loop has ended when I'm in this world, because this is the first time I've gone into this entrance where it remains intact for the whole loop. Oh, there it is. So yeah, I'm exploring and I'm finding paths, but I'm not really learning anything. I'm not getting any ship's log entries. I think I explored everything. I'll see if the log says there's more to be discovered there. Well, I did get a... I got something. It's called the Endless Canyon. A massive canyon that stretches into the distance. Candlelit Lodge is built into the cliff face. I found a mural of a large tree on the bottom floor of the lodge. So I discovered everything there. Starlit Cove, yes, definitely more to find there. And the Shrouded Woodlands. Definitely more to find there. That's where I was trying to explore and get across that bridge. Anything else? Any other points of interest? No, this is the only place where there's more to explore. I still don't know how to activate the sealed vaults. or deactivate them. I do remember that each seal on the vault was activated by using the lantern on some of those totem things. I've activated a lot of those totems, but I don't know if any of them were the totems that deal with the seals. I presume that the seals will have to be activated in the dream world, and there's probably one in each area. Well, there's more than 3 areas. I need to remember to put my spacesuit on before I try to leave. Okay. Head along at 300 meters, 200 meters per second. Slow it down a bit. Now let's speed up. Let's hurry this up. Time's wasting. I think it automatically slows me down, actually. I just noticed it was massively slowing me down, even though even though I wasn't using reverse thrusters. So maybe I can approach more quickly, less cautiously. Oh, this is not how I'm entering. Yes, it is how I'm entering, because I gotta go. I forgot to go through the lowlands entrance. I guess I'll fix my gear. Took minor damage. Alright, we'll go through here. Shrouded. What was the place called? The Shrouded something. And then there was the Starlit Cove. And then the Endless Canyon. Oh, I need to go. I'll go through the dock. Get up into the dock. I do need to get an artifact, though. Can't forget the artifact. I splash into some ankle-high water and it gives me this massive splash effect. It still impresses. Even after 7 hours of seeing it. Alright. Next time I do that, I need to notice, is it turning my flashlight off automatically? I think it is. Okay. We're back, baby. Saying that makes me miss Demuncha. So I'll open this just for the sake of maybe I will need it. Oops. Maybe I'll need to pass through here to continue exploring if I get kicked out and I don't finish. Don't quite remember the path here. I do remember this. Is there actually something here? No. Let's get a move on. All right. What the fuck? Is he gonna go up the stairs? Yep, here he comes. Okay. Oh, there are more. It's a procession. That music is straight haunted house. Where does this go? Can I join them in the procession? Okay, there's a grabber thingy. Oh. No, I didn't expect there to be one there too, but fine. Check this out. Oh. Okay. So there is a use for that area. It's a bit of a shortcut. Now, does this lead around to the procession? Oh, I see him. I see him. No candles here. Hello? I'm doing a NomaiVR right now. Hello? Hello? Oh! Hello? Oh, really? They're not friendly. You'd hope that they'd be friendly. You really hope that they would be friendly. But he woke me up. You never wake someone up. That's like the worst thing you could do. Let people enjoy their sleep. So, obviously this dam's about to break. And it's probably better to move along. And then try to return to that area. I could do it from here, but like once it breaks, there's you only get a little bit extra time. It's like I would have to spend time getting to the other location. And that might just exhaust the benefit I get from even going there. Because this is active until the last moments of the loop. Oops, that's not the right one for this. Oh, it is. It's just... There we go. This is active till the last moments of the loops. I think this is fine. I think this is... I don't need to go to the other one. So I can explore this area. And I don't think I have found a dock that would allow me to move down the river. There's probably one somewhere, but I don't know. NomaiVR's played a lot of horror games on his channel, and that's that's one of the things that he always does when something scary's happening. Hello? There's someone above me. Hello? And I commented on his videos multiple times saying how I loved how he does that. And now it's just... he just does it. Intentionally. Yeah, so now that I know how this works... Okay, there's another elevator. One way, of course. I'm guessing if I walk all the way around, I'll eventually get access to the bottom. Alright. Oh, really? Dead end? There goes the dam. Wait, there's gotta be somewhere I can go, otherwise I'm stuck. Okay, I think that might just be a ambient effect. Oh. Okay, so they do angle my camera to give the impression that we've just been rocked. But it goes back to straight after just a moment. That makes sense. But what doesn't make sense is I appear to be stuck. Is there a way to turn these lights out? Oh. Extinguish. So is that how these doors work? They work basically like the wall panels that I'm using to get into the hidden areas. Extinguish the light, the path opens. That makes sense. Family. So I'm on the upper levels, so I might be able to encounter these guys that are walking around. Oh. I hear them walking. I assume they will wake me up. So maybe I'm supposed to use this. Maybe this is, I'm supposed to be like stealth. I gotta block them from getting to me. How do I light this? Okay. So that sounds like it's still above me. Yeah, he's above me. Ah, this area. Let's see what this does. Creates a whole freaking building. That's that's just lovely. And it looks like that's a dock, actually. So that's actually... that's cool. That's good. Oh, we don't want that. Alright. Keep on moving. Can I extinguish these incidental candles too? Yes. And I'm back around. Let's see what's in here. Okay, that leads around to where I can get to the top. Don't expect much to be in here, just a path to the dock. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. Okay. Let's see what's up top. What's up top here? Hello? Alright, there's the stairs. It's not a horror game, so I wouldn't expect anything to be waiting for me on the top of the stairs, but you never know. Hello? Alright, here's the 4-chamber. It is an image of this building. There's what appears to be a sun up top. Let's go to the absolute top, the roof, and see if it's got those antler things and the cables and the images. Yes. It does. I still do not know how to activate them. Let's get a better view of the cove. So I went around and it loops in a circle. And apparently there are people walking around up top. So I think if I wanted to get past the procession, I'd have to leave my light out. Conceal. Just like with the alarm that I found in this world, or this area. So a little bit of stealth would be required. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I still don't know how to activate these. There's an image for each one of the entrances, plus the metal vessel. Oh, here we go. Doing a bit of leapfrogging. All right. Yep, as mentioned. That lasts pretty much to the end of the loop. Not the absolute end. But there's very little time left after it kicks me out. So that's acceptable, I guess. It's relatively efficient. Especially if I need... I noticed that each one of these 3 areas has something about it that requires you to enter from its proper entrance if you want to actually fully explore. So for this one, it's that elevator. For that one back there, it's activating the building with the dock. And then for the previous one, it's opening the door that is closed because the lights are on. So now I understand that that's a mechanic that they are repeating. Lights cause the doors to be closed. Path of Exile, huh? Is it a new league? Alright. So I'm reaching the end of the second loop of this recording. I'm going to call the recording successfully completed. Waiting for that overlay to appear. And there we go. The song that plays here is called 22 Minutes. See if I can see the image of the guy when he was holding me up. Oh, there it was. It was just one image. Whoa. I've never seen the quantum moon appear like that right at the start of a loop. Nice. I still don't know any more about what I was meant to be doing. I know the layout of the areas, and I know that I can encounter living, well, I don't know if they're living, but active creatures. I've learned that they are not friendly, they don't like me, they're not willing to engage with me. And that's about it. Still more to explore. I still need to figure out how to get to that hole there. I think there was an elevator I saw, but I did not use. That might take me down to that area right there. I can enter the ground. See what's there. I reach the tower's upper floors by projecting a path to a second entrance at the back of the tower. But I don't know what to do there. That's... Oh, there's something new here. Probably about the procession. I heard music coming from a candlelit building across the water. I found a covered bridge leading into the darkest part of the forest. But it doesn't say there's more to explore here. Really? Maybe I can't go with the procession then. But I'm running out of things to explore then. It's just more... It's just probably that hole in the Starlit Cove, and then out of ideas. The abandoned temple. I did see on my footage. I did see when I was going through the abandoned temple, there was a code thing there, similar to in the reservoir. There was that area with the burned out console and a diagram about some missing some other vessel. Found a room with a burn control interface and a projection that seems to indicate a broken connection between the stranger and another craft. Yeah, so the code to get into that room, there was also a similar code object at the abandoned temple, but it's not saying there's anything else to discover here. And I looked at the footage, I did not see anywhere where there was a code. What does the abandoned temple say? An abandoned temple marked with the symbol of a burning slide reel. It can be accessed from a passage in the hidden gorge. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just going to have to go here and hope that I can discover something in the last location. I have not found everything. Don't know how to activate the seals. Don't know how to do anything with the tops of the towers. If I really get stuck, I can go back to the woodlands. See if there's anything I can do with the procession suit. See if I can get to that candlelit building using some stealth maneuvering. That might open up a new location. Maybe I did indeed find everything here, but there's another location that will appear. So I got some options. The Endless Canyon. There might be more to explore that I didn't find the first time, because I was basically just trying to find a way to get to the elevator, and then that was it. But I don't know if that leads to any other locations. Okay. All right. Thanks to anyone who is watching this someday. Thank you. But if that energy drink worked, it's worn off by now. So I'm out of energy. Gotta stop. Bye. Oh, let me say one more thing. The only game I've played since the last time I recorded this was Oceancraft. I forgot to mention that. I talked about buying Oceancraft. I have played that, played about 4 hours of it. It's actually a pretty good game for early access. And I still have a bit more I can do in it, but it doesn't have a bunch of content in it, unfortunately. Alright, bye.